Hi, I'm Jerry with AARP Arizona's Community Education Program, and welcome to today's Scam Jam. In a world of sheltering in place, scammers are turning to extortion emails. While many of us are stuck at home during the pandemic, scammers are hard at work targeting us while we work from home or while we spend time online to try to stay connected to the world. The Fraud Watch Network helpline has seen a big spike in reports of email extortion scams. The FBI's Internet Crime Compliance Center, otherwise known as IC3, has documented over 51,000 cases of online extortion, with victims suffering over $83 million in damage. Here's how it works. Scammers send emails containing a former or current password of yours. They may claim to be watching you over your computer's camera or that they're recording websites you visit, and they may say they have evidence of you or your spouse visiting adult websites. They threaten to share this information with your contacts or on social media platforms unless you pay them. Typically, the request is for hundreds of dollars in the online currency Bitcoin. Also complete with instructions on how to process the transaction. Here's what you should know. The password they have is most likely among information exposed in a data breach, which gets bought and sold amongst criminals. The message likely has no mention of any specific websites that you or your spouse have allegedly visited because they don't have that information. And it's highly unlikely your computer has been accessed. Scammers simply hope to stumble across a few innocent people who don't change their passwords regularly. So here's what you should do. Yes, change your passwords regularly, using a different password for each site you log on to. Now, we know that may be difficult to do, but consider using a password manager to keep track of those passwords for you. You might also cover the lens on your computer's camera with a piece of tape, especially when you're not using it, to block a hacker who could use it to spy on you. Also, avoid clicking on any links in any email from an unknown source, and that applies to text messages as well. You might also report any extortion emails to IC3, that FBI agency, or to an FBI field office in your area. You should include the sender's email address and payment information if it was provided, for example, the number of his or her Bitcoin wallet, which may help with the investigation. If you have further questions, there are resources available to you at aarp.org/fraudwatchnetwork and through the AARP fraud helpline at 877-908-3360. So when it comes to fraud, vigilance is our number one weapon. So thanks for joining us today for this Scam Jam to help you learn about protecting yourself from fraud. We hope you'll stay tuned for future events through the AARP Arizona Facebook page. Thanks again, and goodbye for now.